lists. And we're going to spend a majority of the time on lists just because it has a lot more functionality than the other data types. So just like the name implies, it allows us to work with a list of values. So for example, let's say that I wanted a list of courses. So I could create a variable here called courses. And to create a list, we're going to use these square brackets. And within these brackets, we put each value that we want separated by a comma. So for example, let's say that we wanted a list of courses. So I'll say history and math and physics. And also, lastly, we'll put in comp sci. So now if we print out this list, so I'll print out courses and run that, then we can see that it prints out our entire list. Now, if we wanted to see how many values are in our list, then we can get this by using the len function, which stands for length. So if instead we print out the length using len of courses and run that, then you can see that it says that we have 4 values in our list. And we can access each of these values individually. So first, let's go back to just printing out our lists and running that. So now to access the values in our list, we can use square brackets after our list and pass in the location of the value that we want. So we can put in square brackets, and this location is called an index, and it starts at 0. So to access the first value of our list, we can access the location at index 0. If I print that, then we can see that we get history. Now, since the length of our list is 4, that means with the first value starting at index 0, then the last value will be at index 3. So it's our total length minus 1. So let's say I wanted to grab the last value from my list, which is comp sci. I could count these indexes out and see which one should be able to access it. So 0, 1, 2, and 3, the third index. So if I print out courses 3 and access that index of 3 and run that, then we can see that we printed out comp sci. Now we can actually use negative indexes too, and negative indexes will just start from the end of the list. So since 0 is the first item of our list, I can also get the last item of our list using a negative 1. So if we print out courses index of negative 1 and run that, then we can see that we got comp sci again, which is the last item. It's more convenient a lot of the time using a negative 1 to get the last item because we don't have to worry about what the length of the list is. So for example, if my list grew by 10